Welcome to Session 2 of the Speaking Clearly in Class video module. This session explores the use of syllables. Why is knowing about syllables important? Firstly, recognizing syllables is the first step to pronouncing a word. For example, try pronouncing the words on the screen. Did you get them right? The words are through and thorough. To many people, they look very similar, but through has one syllable, while thorough is made up of two syllables. The Longman Dictionary of Contemporary English is especially clear at showing the syllables a word has for every dictionary entry. Teachers and students can easily check how to pronounce words using the website. Do check it out! In words of more than one syllable, also known as polysyllabic words, one or more syllables may be sounded more prominently, thus giving a distinctive shape to the word. This is known as word stress. With a colleague, read aloud the given statements and discuss how they are different. Did you try sounding out the different statements? Word stress is an emphasis given to one or more syllables in words that have more than one syllable. Word stress gives each word in English a characteristic shape or identity when it is spoken. In standard varieties of English, words that have the same spelling but different word stresses would have different meanings. When a syllable is stressed, your pitch goes up a little. For example, content and content. How do we know which syllable should be stressed? Here are some simple guidelines to follow. For most two-syllable nouns and adjectives, the stress is on the first syllable. For instance, impact, slender, and melting. For most two-syllable verbs, the stress is on the second or last syllable. For instance, present, export, decide, and begin. For words ending in IC, SION, or TION, the word stress is on the penultimate, meaning the second last syllable. For example, graphic, geologic, pollination, and adaptation. For words ending in CY, TY, RY, PHY, GY, and AL, the word stress is on the antepenultimate syllable. For instance, democracy, geology, critical, and geological. For compound nouns, the stress is on the first part of the word. For instance, blackbird and greenhouse. For compound adjectives, the stress is on the second part of the word. For instance, bad-tempered and old-fashioned. Now, try sounding out these words with a partner. Did you get them right? This is how you pronounce the words. Tripod, respiratory, geographic, evolution. Word stress in subject vocabulary with common suffixes. Firstly, what are suffixes? Suffixes are simply groups of letters added to the ends of words to create a different form of the word. For example, the word diet becomes dietary after the suffix ary is added. Naturally, adding suffixes causes changes in word stress. Can you think of other suffixes you might have come across? Here are a few examples. When we add al, approve becomes approval. When we add IC, algebra becomes algebraic. Infinite becomes infinity. Photograph becomes photography. Revolt becomes revolution. And picture becomes picturesque. Your facilitators will now hand out a worksheet entitled Word Stress in Subject Vocabulary with Common Suffixes for you and your subject colleagues to complete. In subject teams, sound out the words that are commonly used in your subjects and figure out if there are any generalizations to be made for each suffix. Feel free to add additional challenging words to your list. Have fun!